Hello, fellow book lovers. Welcome to Audiobook Odyssey, your adventure in the world of audiobooks. Today, we're diving into the gripping psychological thriller, The Silent Patient, written by British Cypriot author Alex Michaelides and published in 2019. We'll also explore some key vocabulary, so stay tuned and listen till the end. Let's get started. Alicia Berenson was a renowned painter, admired for her beauty, talent, and seemingly perfect marriage to Gabriel, a successful fashion photographer. They lived in a grand London house, and her life appeared to be a canvas of happiness. But one fateful night, everything changed. Gabriel was found murdered in their home, shot 5 times in the face. The most chilling part? Alicia was discovered standing next to his lifeless body, the gun still in her hand. From that moment on, she refused to speak a single word. Not during the trial. Not during her transfer to the Grove, a secure psychiatric facility. Not even a single explanation. Her silence turned her into a national mystery. People speculated, was she insane? Did she truly love Gabriel? What could drive a woman with a perfect life to such a brutal act? Instead of answering, Alicia locked herself away in silence, communicating only through her art. Her final painting, a self-portrait titled Alcestis, depicted a woman from Greek mythology who willingly died for her husband and was revived, returning from the dead, silent. The painting served as a cryptic message, but no one could decipher its meaning. Theo Faber, a criminal psychotherapist at the Grove, becomes obsessed with unraveling the truth behind Alicia's silence. He believes he can help her speak again, and in doing so, discover what really happened the night Gabriel was murdered. To dig deeper into her past, Theo interviews people from Alicia's life. He meets her cousin Paul, whose bitter mother resented Alicia for inheriting the family fortune. He interrogates Jean Felix, Alicia's art gallery owner, who seems more interested in profiting from her tragedy than helping her. He even speaks with Alicia's previous therapist, Dr. Diomedes, who hints at a troubled childhood filled with neglect and psychological wounds. Slowly, a haunting picture begins to form. Alicia wasn't simply a cold-blooded killer, she was a woman drowning in unspoken pain. As Theo immerses himself in Alicia's murky past, he uncovers disturbing details about her life. Alicia's childhood was traumatic. She witnessed her mother's suicide, and her father was abusive, leaving deep emotional scars. Despite her artistic success, these early wounds clung to her. And her marriage to Gabriel, a man who appeared loving but was emotionally evasive and secretly unfaithful, only deepened her despair. Similarly, Theo's own life isn't perfect either. His past was also marked by trauma and deep emotional bruises. He grew up in an abusive home where his mother rejected him, and this deep-rooted sense of abandonment shaped his need for control and a strong desire to help others by fixing their problems. His adult life is also far from perfect. His marriage to Kathy, the woman he deeply loves, is crumbling under the weight of her infidelity, and Theo is consumed with jealousy after discovering that Kathy is having an affair. This betrayal adds to his fixation on Alicia's case. He becomes convinced that solving her mystery will provide him with the redemption he desperately needs. But the real breakthrough comes when Theo finds Alicia's hidden diary. Her diary reveals paranoia. She describes feeling watched before Gabriel's death. A masked man had been stalking their home, invading their safe world. On the night of the murder, she wrote about how the intruder tied her up, held a gun to her, and forced her to watch as he confronted Gabriel. But what shattered Alicia wasn't the gunman's actions, it was Gabriel's reaction. When the masked man threatened to kill Alicia, Gabriel did nothing. He didn't beg for her life. In that moment, Alicia realized the terrifying truth: Gabriel didn't love her enough to fight for her. That betrayal broke something inside her. The masked man left, leaving Gabriel alive. But Alicia, consumed by devastation, took the gun and pulled the trigger 5 times. The shocking twist? Theo was the masked man all along. He had discovered his wife, Kathy, was having an affair with Gabriel. Enraged but unwilling to confront Kathy directly, Theo decided to punish Gabriel. He broke into their home, tied Alicia up, and forced Gabriel to choose Alicia's life or his own. Gabriel chose his own life. Theo left, believing the damage was done. What he never anticipated was that Alicia, shattered and consumed by despair, would finish what he started. When Alicia realizes Theo was the masked man, she records everything in her diary. But before she can expose him, Theo injects her with a lethal dose of morphine, sending her into a coma. He thinks he's silenced her forever. But fate has its own sense of justice. Alicia's diary is discovered by another doctor, and Theo's own obsessive journal entries betray him. In the end, the therapist becomes the patient. Theo, who spent his life trying to fix others, becomes the one being examined. Alicia, through her silence, delivers the loudest scream. The truth emerges, and justice is served. Lessons learned. The Silent Patient teaches that silence can scream louder than words. It explores how childhood trauma, emotional betrayal, and suppressed pain, especially from someone you love, can shatter and distort even the most stable minds. The novel also highlights the dangerous consequences of obsession and the masks people wear to conceal their darkest secrets. It emphasizes that healing begins not by uncovering others, but by confronting ourselves. Ultimately, it suggests that no matter how deeply buried, the truth will surface, often in unexpected and unsettling ways. Key vocabulary. 1. Taciturn, adjective. Meaning, habitually silent or quiet. Example, Alicia remained taciturn despite Theo's repeated attempts. Synonym, reserved, mute. Antonym, talkative, expressive. 2. Enigma, noun. Meaning, a mysterious or puzzling situation or person. Example, Alicia's silence made her an enigma to the world. Synonym, mystery. Antonym, clarity. 3. Catharsis, noun. Meaning, emotional release through art or expression. Example, painting Alcestis was Alicia's catharsis for her grief. Synonym, relief, purging. Antonym, repression, bottling up. 4. Facade, noun. Meaning, a deceptive outward appearance that conceals truth. Example, Theo's calm demeanor was a well-kept facade. Synonym, mask, front. Antonym, reality, truth. 5. Redemption, noun. Meaning, the act of saving oneself or others from sin, error, or suffering. Example, Theo sought redemption by trying to heal Alicia, but his actions only led to more destruction. Synonym, atonement, salvation. Antonym, condemnation, damnation. 6. Psychotherapy, noun. Meaning, a method of treating mental disorders through conversation and psychological techniques. Example, Alicia's psychotherapy sessions were meant to help her speak again. Synonym, counseling. Antonym, medication-based treatment. 7. Cryptic, adjective. Meaning, mysterious or difficult to understand. Example, Alicia's painting Alcestis was cryptic, concealing clues about her trauma and the murder. Synonyms, mysterious, obscure, puzzling. Antonyms, clear, obvious, straightforward. 8. Unravel, verb. Meaning, to figure out or solve something complex or mysterious. Example, Theo tries to unravel the truth behind Alicia's silence and her husband's murder. Synonyms, solve, decode, disentangle. Antonyms, tangle, complicate, confuse. 9. Murky, adjective. Meaning, dark, unclear, or difficult to understand or see through. Example, as Theo digs deeper, Alicia's murky past begins to surface, revealing layers of trauma. Synonyms, obscure, shadowy, muddy. Antonyms, clear, bright, transparent. 10. Infidelity, noun. Meaning, the act of being unfaithful in a romantic or marital relationship. Example, Alicia was devastated after discovering Gabriel's infidelity, which became a turning point in the plot. Synonyms, unfaithfulness, betrayal, cheating. Antonyms, fidelity, loyalty, devotion. 11. Paranoia, noun. Meaning, an irrational fear or suspicion, especially the belief that others are trying to harm, deceive, or watch you, without any real evidence. Example. Alicia's diary reveals her paranoia. She describes feeling watched and believes a masked man had been stalking their home before Gabriel's death. Synonyms: suspicion, mistrust, delusion, fear, anxiety. Antonyms: trust, confidence, assurance, clarity. 12. Gripping. Meaning: holding the attention firmly, exciting or thrilling in a way that keeps you engaged. Example: the plot of The Silent Patient is gripping, with unexpected twists and suspenseful moments that keep the reader hooked until the very end. Synonyms: engaging, captivating, thrilling. Antonyms: dull, boring, uninteresting. If this book summary moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Audiobook Odyssey for more inspiring journeys like this. Also, comment below with the names of your favorite books that you'd like me to summarize. Thank you.